Hello there, and welcome to today's episode of the Easy EdTech Podcast. My name is Monica Burns, and I am so glad that you're here to join me today. If you want to make the most of education technology, aka EdTech, well, you are in the right place. My goal has always been to help make EdTech easier and give you ideas you can try yourself, share with a colleague, or bookmark for later in the school year. Every Tuesday here on the Easy EdTech Podcast, you'll hear stories from my time in the classroom, the work I do now with schools and districts, and my travels to different EdTech events. Get ready for solo episodes where I share some quick tips and stories, and interviews full of practical ideas and stories from new guests each month. If we mention something you'd like to check out, make sure to click the link. You'll find it in the episode description or the summary area where you're listening to this podcast, or you can find every episode and all of the resources we mention by going to classtechtips.com/podcast, or by going to classtechtips.com and just clicking on the Easy EdTech Podcast button at the top of the page. This episode is sponsored by my Easy EdTech Club, a membership designed to help K-12 educators save time and simplify technology integration. When you join, you'll get instant access to dozens of months' worth of content from the past couple of years, plus new masterclasses, guides, and resources each month. It's all self-paced, so you can dive in whenever it works for your schedule. Head to easyedtechclub.com to learn more and sign up. That's easyedtechclub.com for all the details. This week's episode is titled Quick Vocabulary Strategies for Every Classroom. Now, we know that vocabulary acquisition, or learning domain-specific vocab words, is essential for student success in every subject area. And it's not just about hearing or being exposed to new words, that's a part of it, but it's also about actively practicing how to use vocabulary in a variety of contexts. And we can give kids opportunities to engage with vocab in multiple ways and to help them build a deeper understanding of a new term that might pop up in a social studies, science, math, foreign language, English language arts classroom, you name it. So teaching vocab effectively can take a lot of different forms, and it can help kids boost their communication skills and their comprehension as readers too. So there's many different ways to leverage EdTech tools to help make this happen. And today we're going to take a look at a handful of quick vocabulary strategies that you could tailor for really any classroom. What does this look like in different subject areas? Well, in science, students need to understand terminology related to different processes and concepts, maybe vocab words like photosynthesis or gravity, depending on the unit of study. In a social studies classroom, students might encounter terms related to different historical periods or geography terms that can really help them shape their understanding of events and places. And of course, in a math classroom, kids might need to wrap their head around really specific definitions like numerator and denominator or product and quotient. And giving kids opportunities to talk about vocab, talk about content, different things that they're learning with vocab in mind, to have them write with this vocab, right, is all part of giving them opportunities to explain their thinking, and maybe for even you to check for understanding too. And it's not just math or science or social studies. If you're teaching English language arts, then you might have vocab on the mind all the time when you're looking to support students as readers and writers. So today we're going to look at some technology connections. I've got 5 strategies and 5 EdTech tools tools to spotlight. If you've read my book, EdTech Essential, 12 Strategies for Every Classroom in the Age of AI, the second edition is available from ISTE and Amazon. ISTE and ASCD, and on Amazon, of course, too, then you know I love the phrase tasks before apps. And so even though I'll focus mostly on the strategies in today's episode, I will mention, of course, a couple EdTech tools. But if you already have something in your tool belt that would help accomplish the same goal, stick with your tool. I'm just giving you some examples in case you're looking for something new. So let's get into this list of 5 quick vocab strategies for every classroom. The first is to use DIFFIT for interactive vocabulary activities. DIFFIT, D-I-F-F-I-T, is an AI tool that generates vocabulary lists and creates interactive activities to help reinforce learning. Educators can upload a custom vocab list or use DIFFIT's auto-generated word bank to create interactive workbooks in Google Slides, or you can export them in PowerPoint too. So this is a tool that I share a lot to help illustrate this strategy of creating interactive vocab activities when I do webinars or workshops for educators. It's a favorite to share because you can use it for free. They've got extended free trials, and it gives you a sense of what's possible with the help of generative AI. And it's great for differentiation. I don't know that that's where they chose the name DIFFIT from, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was a connection there. Next up is to reinforce vocabulary with brisk teaching. Brisk Teaching is a powerful AI tool. I feature them on the blog in posts in partnership with them in the past, and they have a lot of different options, different AI tools for teachers that would allow you to help reinforce vocab. So they have a Chrome extension, and you can use that Chrome extension. And there's other ways to do it, but the Chrome extension still tends to be the most popular. And educators can review really any online resource, modify the text level, and then create something that might be a better match for students. You can also use it to create quiz questions on an article or a video or other digital content. And it's great for focusing in on different vocab words or reviewing key terms. You could do this with a science current events article or even analyzing vocab in a historical document. Totally up to you. Next on our list is to create AI-generated images for some visual vocab support. Now, if you're a regular reader of the blog, you know I love showcasing ways to make AI-generated images. It's been popular session at conferences and events over the past year, my session on unexpected ways to use AI images. And I've created a couple different resources on the blog on this topic too. You might have checked out, I'll link to it in the show notes, a blog post titled How to Cite AI Images. Well, visual representations of vocab words can help kids better understand a new idea or concept. And you can create an image. You can use a tool to generate an image using AI. This might include Adobe Firefly. You can do this in Adobe Express. I've done some work with the Adobe team, so love that one. But Canva has their Magic Media app. Even chatbots like Gemini and ChatGPT will let you do this too. So it's a great one if you're creating some images that are going to support students as they explore vocab. Maybe it's a flashcard or a poster, so many different options. So far on our list of 5, we have using DIFFIT for interactive vocab activities, reinforcing vocabulary with brisk teaching, and create AI-generated images for visual learning. I gave a shout out to Adobe Firefly, but you might also try Canva or Gemini or ChatGPT too. Next up is to use Note to generate personalized flashcards. Note is spelled Knowt. They have a tool for creating personalized flashcards to help kids practice vocab. Now, for this one, if you are exploring different tools for creating flashcards or supplemental resources, you might want to add this to your list to consider. I had the chance to meet their team at the TCEA conference in February. I led a session at their booth, and it was wonderful to hear some stories about the way that teachers are using it, students, particularly in higher ed, are using it as a way for creating some study materials. So this is one where you can create some personalized flashcards by uploading content, typing in content, or referencing other content related to what you're teaching, and then share that with a group of students. You can also, for our number 5, gamify vocab practice with the help of chatbots. Chatbots can help generate engaging vocab games that make learning plenty of fun. If you have a favorite chatbot, ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, Perplexity, you name it, these tools are fantastic for differentiating instruction. Teachers can ask a chatbot for some creative games, maybe even using a prompt like, I am teaching vocab on weather systems to a group of 4th grade students. Give me ideas for a game that will help students learn the new words on this list and remember what they mean. Then you add your list and it will give you some game ideas. You could even ask a chatbot to help you generate lists of words paired with emojis. That's a great one for creating some vocab practice games. You might even try some prompt like, I want to create flashcards related to fruit and vegetable vocab. Make a list of 20 fruits and vegetables and pair each one with an emoji so I can use the emoji as a visual for students as they guess each word. So those are just a few ideas for using a chatbot and, of course, some other AI-powered tools to help you really bring vocab to students in any subject area in some creative and customizable ways. So remember, teaching vocab is an opportunity for you to put words in context in front of students so they can not just see them, but they can practice and use them. And if you are putting some of these ideas into action, I'd love to hear about which one resonated the most with you. You can, of course, send a message my way by replying to one of my Monday newsletters, or by reaching out on your favorite social media platform, Instagram, Twitter, you name it. So let's make this EdTech easy with a few key points from today's episode. Use AI tools to create interactive vocabulary activities. Incorporate AI-generated images to help students visualize and retain new words. Leverage flashcard tools for personalized vocab practice and reinforcement. Gamify vocabulary learning with chatbots to make practice fun and engaging. Remember, you can find the show notes and full list of resources from today's episode by heading to easyedtechpodcast.com. This episode is sponsored by my Easy EdTech Club, a membership designed to help K-12 educators save time and simplify technology integration. When you join, you'll get instant access to dozens of months' worth of content from the past couple of years, plus new masterclasses, guides, and resources each month. It's all self-paced, so you can dive in whenever it works for your schedule. Head to easyedtechclub.com to learn more and sign up. That's easyedtechclub.com for all the details. Thank you for listening to this new episode of the Easy EdTech Podcast. I love creating new episodes for you each week, but I could use a bit of help spreading the word about the podcast. Can you leave a rating or review on your favorite podcast app? Spotify will let you tap on the stars, and Apple Podcasts will let you tap on the stars and leave a 1 or 2 sentence review. Thank you so much for taking this extra step. It helps other educators find episodes like this one when they're searching for EdTech tips.